Welcome back here to New Day Cleveland. We know COVID-19 has changed a lot of things. What about law firms? Well, here to update you is Marco Bocciarelli from Friedman, Domiano and Smith. First of all, good to have you here. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me back,
That-
albeit virtually.
Yeah, I know, right? We can't wait to have you in studio, but even if it's just virtually right now, we appreciate the information. I would love it. There's no one better to speak to this than you, and just how law firms have, first of all, really been affected by these past couple of months.
Well, at Friedman, Domiano and Smith, we've been practicing law for almost 50 years. And in order to do that for this kind of period of time, you have to have a couple of qualities. One of them is being good at what you do. Another one is being flexible, whether it's changes in law or whether it's changes in technology, or in this case, changes in social behavior. We as a firm have taken the social distancing very seriously. When I'm not in my office, I'm wearing a mask. We have hand sanitizers around the office. We have technology so that if we have at-risk employees, we can stay at home and work from home. But what I think really sets a firm apart, and what has set Friedman, Domiano and Smith apart, isn't what we're doing for ourselves, but what we're doing for our clients to help them feel safer and stay safer.
So could you expand a little bit? I know you mentioned technology, and that's interesting too. Is the whole, the way of the world, the way things are, I think we're very blessed that we have the ability to have modern day technology to really help us in situations that we might not have had in the past. So if you could expand on that a little bit.
Absolutely. You're 100% correct. When the stay-at-home orders first came down, we immediately had to look at how we practiced and what we could do to help our clients stay safer. One of the things that we looked at to help reduce the risk to our clients, but still maintain the same kind of one-on-one relationship that we have with them, so that they know who's representing them, so they know who to turn to, is exactly what you and I are doing right now. The video chat. It has really changed how we do our practice, so that we can speak to our clients and have that same relationship without exposing them. And on top of that, we've expanded the use of the video chat, whether it's FaceTime or Zoom or other technologies, so that when there is something that a client has to attend, whether it's a deposition, a legal hearing, a mediation, that they can actually attend those via Zoom or via FaceTime and have that interaction and be at the hearing, which was mandatory, but do it from the comfort of their home without being exposed to potentially other risks that they wouldn't want to expose themselves to.
I don't know. I feel like it's safe for me to say, what you're explaining is that you through this process, you've made it even easier on your clients than what they might have gone through before.
Absolutely. And our hope is that some of these technologies, which were not being implemented, but we've started implementing, will be more permanent in nature, so that we can make it easier and safer for our clients and less of a hassle. Something else that we're using now, and we've been using this technology for a little while, but is the use of an electronic signature. Whether you are signing, whether we need to get medical records or sign a settlement agreement or even obtain counsel, one of the things we've had to do in the past is have clients come in, sign a document, or mail it out to them, have them sign it, send it back, and there's a delay in time. So we've been expanding the use of this certified electronic signature. It has the same effect as having them right here in the office, the same quick turnaround. And again, they're able to stay at home. They're able to do it from the comfort of their home and feel more safe and secure in what they're doing.
Well, I'm going to call them perks, if you don't mind me saying that, but there's a lot of perks for
Not at
clients.
all.
And do you see a lot of these perks kind of continuing as we move forward, even if things would kind of go back to the way we had them? Do you see the perks kind of sticking around?
You know what? There is probably something you're used to hearing. Kind of the new normal is kind of what we've been throwing around. It's my belief and my hope that the requirement for these measures are temporary. I hope that the next time that you have me in, that I'll be able to sit down and we'll be able to chat face-to-face live. But in the meantime, this is an exceptional alternative. It's very similar interactions, very similar experience for everyone involved. And it does make things a lot easier. So I do think some of these technologies are going to be a mainstay of the practice of law going into the future. And at Friedman, Domiano and Smith, we are continuing to look at new ways of practicing law, new technologies, whatever we can do to maintain the same level of representation for our clients and still keep them safe and secure in their homes.
Marco, I can't thank you enough for joining us this morning. I really appreciate it. Some great information out there to get to potential clients. I'm sure you're taking on some new clients too, correct?
Absolutely.
Day by day. All right. Thank you again
Yes.
so much for joining us.
Thank
we really
you. It was a pleasure.
appreciate it.